Namaskar. Once again, I'm in front of you with my one more episode of my YouTube channel, The Opan. Today, I'm going to discuss about volleyball. No, not I'm talking about the Olympic. Not I'm talking about the Olympic potential, hope, medal. No, I will be talking about a very big silent revolution happening in Assam, which has been taken into account by almost everybody in the world, and is considered now the world's greatest silent volleyball revolution. Yes, it is happening in Assam, and the man behind the whole thing is none other than former India captain of volleyball, Abhijit Bhattacharya, a native from Tezpur, now settled down in New Delhi, but has trying to give back something big, has conceptualized, organized, and now standing in front of the VBL, the Brahmaputra Volleyball League Season 5, and I am happy to introduce him in my show. Welcome to my show, Abhijit from New Delhi, and thanks for giving me time in your busy schedule. You are an ONGC officer. You are right now in the middle of organizing the BBL Season 5. But this is something so big. Sometimes I feel that probably my fellow Assam's people probably are not understanding the gravity of the entire impact which you are carrying. Anyway, tell me about the past, present, and future, basically in three parts. Talk about how it has come into being.
Thank you, Mrinalda. Thank you so much. Actually, we never thought that we will reach so far. We just wanted all the former
Tiny ray of
players,
hope emerged.
volleyball players of Assam. They came together and they thought, "Ki, how do we promote and help our children to play volleyball?" Volleyball was once a very popular rural sports, and all the other sports are growing. Only the game of volleyball was lacking. So we thought that let us start very small. We started a small mission since we don't have any resources. That how do we collect 100 balls and give it to our children? Those who wants to play volleyball. So that's how the mission started. We named it Assam Volleyball Mission 100. So within a month, well-wishers like you contributed 1, 2, 3 balls and we distributed it among the villages. So the response was huge. Then we got to know that more and more villages want balls and minimum resources like the net and the poles. So we started moving ahead and we thought that what next? So we thought, let us support 100 new centers. So that was going on and COVID struck. So during COVID, we started playing with cloth ball, training new children. So that was happening online. But then again, when the COVID was over, we thought that all the children who came together, what to do next with them? We need to give them a platform. There was no resources, zero budget, zero fund, zero bank account. So we came up with this concept, ki one village going to other village to play matches. And the local community donate rice, potato, eggs, and fish to have a meal, community meal together. They play match. On the next weekend, this village goes to other village. So that what happens is like every children get to visit 2 to 3 new villages. We made a pool of 4 teams, and that's how we move forward. And when we move forward, there was zero budget, no bank account. Then we realized that in some villages,
No budget, no account.
no budget. Had we calculated budget, we could not have taken a step forward. So this was the idea, and we thought. Then we realized that there were some village who will be able to visit these nearby villages. They will be able to bear the transportation cost because the community, there were people together. But in some villages, 1 or 2 individuals are leading the charge. So they won't be able to take the team every weekend to new villages and organize. They may be able to organize matches. So we realized, how do we get some funds from them? That's when I asked my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. They were giving me some money to help the children out. So will you be interested in adopting a team by contributing 15,000 rupees? So they asked me, "Arey, hum Ambani ban jayenge kya?" But it's not like Ambani. It's similar to that. So they contributed 15,000 rupees and we gave the first team to Hatinga. And with that 15,000, we covered the transportation cost. Then we thought, why not give a playing kit to all these children? They never get an individual personalized playing kit. So this was the concept and we shared it among a few like-minded people. Then Krishna Hazarika ma'am, a former international badminton player from Assam, she liked the concept. She and her former friend Asavari Power, they adopted one team from Majuli. That was the river island and all. So I made a small pamphlet, like a poster, "Thank you, Krishnaba, for adopting the Majuli team," with one photograph of Krishnaba and Asavari madam and one of the Majuli team. All were without shoes, torn out shorts and t-shirts in a riverine island. So this struck and they shared this in their badminton group among the international badminton, former women's badminton player. So Aparna Papat came to know about this. So she tried to understand this. We told that this is how we are moving ahead. She supported. So when Aparna came on board, someone from outside the state and wanting to adopt a team, so we got courage. So we spread across. First year, the Tezpur University MBA Alumni Association, they help us out in creating the budge with their friends and all. So all like-minded people came together from Aparna Papa adopting one team to Bahrul Istanda of Dhing donating vegetables to organize their home match. So that's how it started. And there were just 50 teams, 33 boys team and 17 girls team. And inaugurated in Borbori village. Then Super League was organized. We organized in 3 levels, like the district level. Then Assam is divided into 8 zones. Then the Super League. So first year it was like 50 teams, 144 matches, and Super League was organized in a small village in Hazarikapara. Season 4 we organized 884 matches. So 90 teams participated, close to 5,000 children. And now we have team adopters from across the globe. People from across the world coming forward to adopt this team by contributing that 15,000. And the model is same, and the entire initiative is through volunteering. We all work full time, but this is how the matches are organized. On a given weekend, sometimes there are 100 matches. So it means 200 teams, 2,000 children moving from one part of Assam to different part. So all is very well organized. The community is taking ownership now.
Beside volleyball, I see this particular silent revolution is one way of bonding, one way of bringing back that nutrition part, the physical exercise part, keeping away the vices part like drugs or anything about the overexposure of social media. I hope my fellow Assamese friend and not only Assamese or from anybody from India have understood the gravity of the whole situation because it is so big. It is not cricket. It is not fancy thing, but it is a revolution. Have you, having said all these things about it, has it actually gone across to the mind of people the way you have expected, or is actually not so much?
To be frank, it has gone actually beyond. It may not be on the social media or the marketing platform because we don't have a marketing team to promote this. We don't have any media advisor or somebody who can go and promote this.
You can take me as a media advisor. I'm always free for that service.
No, thank you so much. But definitely the people who have understood this concept and those who have come forward, they have seen the mere contribution of 15,000 how can they can change a village wherever there was no sporting culture in particular village. And we started promoting through Brahmaputra Volleyball League, send a coach there, just posts 2 bamboo pole, 1 net, and we have given them 2 balls. So that's how it actually moving forward. And if you see, the elders are seeing the change in their villages. The children are now going out every evening to play matches, to practice every day. They're preparing for season after season. They want to be the zonal league. They want to play in the Super League. And the entire community coming together and helping them out. And that's how we started. Some villages, we started with 10 children. Now there are 80 to 90 children practicing in every village in the evening. Just imagine the situation. A small ground and the village children coming together and playing. And the elders, it's a pastime for them in the evening hours. They come and encourage them. If they play bad, they scold them. It's whatever. That shows the yes. That shows the
it is the least expensive sports one can imagine in rural India. You just need one ball and a net and 2 bamboo poles, and in a small place.
Very true. It can. What I say is that just by contributing, initially 2,500, 3,000 rupees, you can change the environment of a village. 1 ball costs around 900,000 rupees, 1 net again 1,000 rupees, and just 2 bamboo poles start. So excitement is same. Even is like Poland and Brazil are playing in Olympics and 2 village team playing, the excitement is same. So
is this a reason why FIBB, the Federation of International Volleyball, or the equivalent to FIFA, has taken note into it and has taken you to you did the latest meeting, I believe, in Switzerland, and it has showcased it as one of the biggest thing happening in the volleyball sector. Am I true?
Yes, they were amazed to know this because they were the apex global body of volleyball.
Yes.
And right here, if you see, the Indian volleyball stands very like our ranking is very far away in the world ranking, like it's beyond 50 now. One stage it was under 24 and 25. And if you see Assam in India, we are lagging. But 165 people from 165 village came together, supported this league, adopted by a few well-wishers like you and everyone, and it has taken notice from the world governing body. How this is happening, they were mesmerized to know that 884 matches were organized without an office in place across Assam, and local community coming together and supporting. They have thousands of questions to ask me how you're doing this and how people. So these are all mad people coming together without any selfish interest, just for the love of these sports. And we are getting a lot of positive vibes from these children, from these people who are working. There are like 3,000-4,000 volunteers. When you organize a match in one village, there will be minimum 10 to 20 villagers, people coming together and donating and organizing the meal and everything. So I don't know personally everyone, but just for the cause, people are coming together helping out.
And then funnily, I have seen and attended few of your matches. It is being live telecast using a tripod made of bamboo. It made me amazed at how somebody can improvise so much, because it is probably the necessity is the mother of all invention. Probably the any filmmakers will make mad that we have a bamboo tripod to do live for Facebook live.
Not only Facebook, whether it is coming on a channel. And one of my school senior, I'm from Sainik School Gwalpara, so one of my school senior who was like a production head of Indian Idol in season 1, Amitabh Atreya, he came and told that we have to show these matches to our sponsors, those who are adopting teams from staying in USA or Singapore. We have to show what exactly is happening. So how do we show this? We have to have a graphics of scores and everything to get them a feel of watching a match. So he explored and found this app, SportsBot, those who have a platform to showcase these grassroots matches. But the challenge was our matches are organized not in one location, in 165 different locations. So if you broadcast these matches, you need a tripod. So we don't have a budget to buy tripods for every village. So we call again an online meeting and ask them, can we make a tripod like something like this with bamboo? And these kids and this center in charge are so innovative. Within 2 days, they came up with this idea that we have developed these tripods. And that particular model we have replicated, where the stand will be, how much height we have to create a platform. Now every village has a broadcast platform with bamboo, like 11 feet away, some 7 feet height. From that, you have to do broadcast. Then we have trained them. So today we have like 200 broadcast volunteers whom we only pay for the data price for the particular thing. And people from across the world can watch their village team playing matches in somewhere interior flood-prone area in Assam. And we have showcased this in like for 884 matches. And when FIVB came to know about this, they told that, Abhijit, don't spread this because our broadcast budget will be cut down if they watch this.
That is simply amazing. That's why I'm in love with this thing. I have never played volleyball in my life, but I used to be a good player of cricket, but this is something too rooted. That's why everybody should sponsor, everybody should support. Now come to the fact of BBL 5. Now you have grown. Have we grown too big to handle actually?
Yes. Because we never thought, as I told you, we will move this far. We just wanted to give a platform to these rural kids, the village children. But now, initially in the first year when we came up with this concept of adopting teams, there were only 50 sponsors who I know personally. I know them who is adopting which team. But now it has grown to 400. So if we have like 300 plus sponsors, and every sponsors, I am dealing with them directly. So it is becoming very difficult for me to connect them directly with the villages, because we don't have anybody who can manage the entire gamut of sponsors and connecting them with the children and the villages. So there is a gap. So we are asking for like some volunteering initiatives, even some institutes can come on board and help us in this. And we don't have an office in place. I have a full-time job in ONGC. I come back and there are like playing kit to be stitched for like 5,000 children. 390 teams means 390 different designs. Every team is adopted by a different sponsor. We write their name here.
Oh my God. No.
Every kit has a different name. So their name is written on the back. They have a different jersey number. They have a different size. And all has to be stitched, made sure that it is correctly stitched, and it has to be sent to 165 different villages. We don't have any courier system. So
do you have a logistic management degree for this?
We call it push and pull management. Somebody goes to it, comes in the railway station, somebody collect it, somebody from Nolbari comes and collect for the Borpeta and Patsala district. So somebody coming from Patsala district take it to Patsala and beyond that Baksa. So in Upper Assam, same way, it moves in this push and pull and methods. But by God's grace, probably it is running. And believe me, everything is volunteering. Right from me to the village coaches who train the kids every day in the evening, come to the ground. They send messages, they send us update, they know how to do scoring now. This is like, even I think sometimes how this is happening. It's something it has gone beyond our control. And but the beauty is that everyone is contributing and everyone is feeling this as their own league. It's not like Abhijit's leagues or someone else's league or Jayanto's leagues. Everybody is equally contributing. Those who have come on board, they have understood this and they are supporting this initiative.
Now, be honest. Now it's the middle of August, and you have 1.5 months of preparation. In October, you are on. You have 400 teams to be adopted. Can you make it?
I am hopeful. Like every year, it's always a nervous time for me and every one of us. I approach people. I I am basically not a very extroverted marketing guy who can push and push much. But then again, I always think it's for the cause of the children. कभी कभी response नहीं मिलने से भी it's fine. मतलब people cannot support every year. There may be some challenges. This year they may, next year they may not, because everyone has their own, because this is people like you and me, those who are not millionaire but supporting this league, getting a pulse from this, happy supporting this. So I try, and it happens. Like right now we have, like, I just reached 100 plus mark. So while I was talking to you, I was getting messages from my old student who were from Sani school somewhere. They got to know, then they were inquiring and they wanted to support. I got a message, 2-3 messages in LinkedIn, those who have come forward to support a team in name of their institutes. So every day there is a good news coming, and every day the hope, I am hopeful that we will be able to reach. Like, you are helping us every day in social media, somewhere pulling, like, there are people who are
You are
helping
such
this.
a good, optimistic man, and so inspiring. India is a very one lopsided sporting nation, with everybody playing cricket or focusing on cricket, leaving others to the mercy, and see how bad we are in the recently concluded Paris Olympic. Now, will you look for an opportunity or a window of opportunity towards the cricket? BCCI is the cash race, the most probably the richest organization, sporting organization in the whole world. And similarly, Assam Cricket Association, subsidiary of BCCI, also rich. Will you like to appeal to them that please have a look? We are too small, but we are just give us some support. If you at least give even a blink, we can probably survive and prosper.
For them, like, if like association, like federations like cricket, Assam association or whatever, if they want to come on board and support them, it's like peanuts for them. They can run I can say 10 to 50 leagues BBL, just like it's a kind of evening dinner, gala dinner for them, I
Yes.
believe. I don't know what's the budget, what's how it works, but it's very, the kind of uh, the funding resources they have, the partners they have. If they like just promote it, and then you can believe the amount of goodwill they will create out of it. I don't know. They have been doing excellent for cricket, for the cricketers and everybody, but think of a grassroots children, those who don't have any infrastructure, or bacche ko, they just want to play game in the evening hours. And
That's all.
Assam Cricket Association coming on board and helping sporting environment in every villages of our Assam. These kids, those who have come out from their house, can be a cricketer next tomorrow. We never know. They may be having talent in cricket, talent in tennis, but just this is a platform for them to come out. And if association like this kind of association like Assam Cricket Association, with the kind of leadership, that kind of the framework they have, they can do wonders for a small initiative like grassroots initiative like BBL. It can go to a different level. Matlab, if it is like 300, 400 teams today, it can go up to 1,000 teams. And remember the impact in 1,000 villages with like this kind of resources coming in.
I am ending with a small anecdote. Last time in the season 4 final round or Super Leagues, it was held in Sorbuk,
Sorbuk.
and I took a train to go from Guwahati to Sorbuk to see it personally, and I saw dozens of village team coming from Upper Assam and taking the same train. They must have come by overnight train and then took the morning train to Sorbuk, and I could see the sparkling in the eyes, because at least majority of the kids, this is for the first time they probably seen inside of a train, because they definitely have seen outside of a train. So this particular volleyball has given so much to them. It was overwhelming for me. In fact, I cannot forget that happiness in their face.
That is very true, because playing in the Super League is a big Olympics for them. They, it's like qualifying out of 390 teams, 32 teams qualify for the Super League. That's where they come together and plays one centralized location in front of every one of us. And they come out of their house, they cross their district and visit a new place. They get a tracksuit. We make sure whatever resources we have to give them a tracksuit. So that is the only incentive they give, and they're so happy with this. And you imagine, like Super League, the kids coming with their mothers, and these mothers, we have to make arrangement for them to stay in the same hostel where boys team are staying. So one of my center in charge, one of my organizers came and told me, "Ki Abhijit da, you have to see the atmosphere at night 2:30, where all the mothers will carry their kids to the bathroom so that they don't wet their bed because they are so young kids. And next day they're playing, they're heroes. The people are celebrating their achievement." And you should have looked at the team, how Baku team has won, and how Fekalajan from remote village of Dibrugarh has come here all the way under 12 girls and winning this championship. So even I am getting goosebumps thinking of this.
No, I get the goosebumps. Even I cannot even compare with any big thing. Okay, Olympic is good, but whatever you are doing is hats off to all of you, an entire team of BBL. God bless BBL 5, and definitely I would love to see and up to invite any of you, whoever get the opportunity to see my podcast. Please, first try to adopt the team. It's just 15,000 rupees, and remember, there is a marketing policy of the BBL also. You are entitled to stay in any of the 165 villages where they have a BBL team in across Assam. The rural homestay, yeah, you get a sleep, you get a food. Okay, you will not get the best of the tourism industry, but that's what you are aiming for. And please support it. Again, repeating, and nothing can be more than a silent revolution that has been carried on by these young kids, led by Abhijit and his beautiful team of hundreds of volunteers. I cannot name them, but they are extreme. They are also superheroes. Thank you, Abhijit, for joining me and taking your time once again. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mrinala. Thank you so much.